How's it going, YouTube? This is Skull, and this is a completely unscripted video, so I apologize if I ramble, or if I repeat myself a bit, or if I am hesitant to say something because I'm trying to think of the words. This is just something that I need to say, and I need to make this video, and put it out there for all of you to watch, so please bear with me as I work my way through this. As you can see by the video title, this is a very important issue that you guys really should just have common sense about, but apparently a lot of you don't. And I need to put this out there for you guys to watch so that you can understand where I'm coming from, and hopefully we can avoid having any ill things happen in the future. First of all, I do understand that many of you are young. The odds of someone watching this video being 14 or under are pretty high. I think the average age of someone who watches my videos is 12 or 13. So I understand that the majority of my audience is young, and since you're young, you probably don't really have a real grasp on how the internet works. You're still just exploring the whole internet, trying to find as much information as you can. When I was 11, when I was 12, when I was 13, what I did was I just spent days on end just looking at Wikipedia, absorbing information. I joined a few websites as like message boards or chat rooms and stuff like that, just to chat with people who very quickly I called my friends. And I understand that that's kind of how you are at that age. You just want to be friends with everyone, and you want to know as much as you can know about the people that you're friends with. But the thing is, I'm a YouTuber, and if you're my fan, one, I appreciate that like you have no idea. You know, I'm almost at 170,000 subscribers. I might hit that by the time this video goes up. And that's a big number. And I appreciate each and every one of you who watches this video and who watches any of my videos. If you have ever watched a single one of my video, that means the world to me, because that just means that I've done an amazing job and that people actually are out there who want to watch my stuff. But at the end of the day, that's as far as it should go. If you watch my videos, I appreciate that. If by some chance you've actually met me in person at an event and you got my autograph or spent a few minutes chit-chatting with me about whatever, then that means a lot to me as well, but that's it. You're just a fan. And it's such a hard line to draw between the word fan and the word friend. And I'm not gonna say that my fans aren't my friends, because that's not true. Because my fans are sort of like a big family. Call my YouTube channel a big family of people coming together for one common purpose: to enjoy the content I put out. Whether it be my Splatoon videos, or my Battlefront videos, or my Pokemon videos, however many of those I make. You guys come together as a family to watch my stuff, and that's the best kind of friend there is. But there's a difference between a YouTube friend and a real life friend. Since I have been on the internet, I have distanced myself from my real life. My real life and my internet life are two completely different things. In real life, whenever I see someone, they ask me what I do, I say I'm a YouTuber. I make YouTube videos. And that's basically it. And on YouTube, I really don't let you guys know what I do in real life, because that's no one's business but my own. You guys probably know what state I live in. I live in Texas. You might even know the name that I go by in real life, but you know what? My real name, no one knows. And I made it that way on purpose, because my real identity is my own, and I don't want for anyone to know that, whether you're on the internet or in real life. But the fact is that more people are probably able to know my real name, or at least the name I go by, if I see you in the flesh on a regular basis. AKA, you're a real life friend. Whereas if you're a fan on YouTube, you're probably best known me as, you probably know me best as Skull. You might know the name I go by in real life, but you probably don't call me that, or at least you don't identify me as that. To most of you, I'm Skull Shirtigal TCG. To most people in real life, I am Jack. You know, that's not even my real name. That's just the name that I go by. My real name is a secret. No one knows it except for me and my immediate family, so like 5 people in the whole world. I've done that on purpose because the same reason why I'm making this video. It's just a difference between privacy. And recently there's been a lot of people who have been breaching my privacy, and that's why I need to make this video. So over the past 2 days, somebody, I'm not going to say any names here, but somebody found my real life Facebook account, my real Facebook that I personally use, my personal one. I do have one that I have here for my channel, and that's in the description of every single video I do. But that's a public page, that's sort of a fan work for my YouTube channel that I run. So, sort of like me running a fan page. I don't know. It's my public Facebook page. My private Facebook page is for my personal use. That's where I have all of my family and all my real life friends. That's what I use that for. It's completely different from my public Facebook page. And what happened is that one of my more obsessive fans found out what my real Facebook is, and not only sent me a friend request, but they shared it among a group that of friends of theirs, and they all sent me friend requests as well. And pretty soon, it just sort of got leaked all over Twitter. A long story short, over the past 2 days, I've gotten 10 friend requests from fans, all of whom think that if you send me, if I friend you on Facebook, then I'm instantly, like, your friend and all that stuff, and I am sorry. I completely ignored those friend requests, and 2, that's just not okay. And it kind of feels silly that I need to make this video to say that. The biggest problem is that no one's taking responsibility for this. The person who found my Facebook says it's not his fault that I made it public. I didn't make it public. My Facebook has always been, you cannot find me unless you're a friend of a friend. And somehow this person found it anyway. I recently had to change Facebook, a few minutes ago before I made this video to say now only people can send me friend requests if they're friends of friends. So not anyone can send me a Facebook request anymore. That's like the one difference that I've made. Previously you could search for me and not find me, all this stuff. So somehow this one fan said, it's your fault for making it public. My Facebook isn't public. It's never been public. So no, it's not my fault. And then they said it's not my fault that all these other people are sending you friend requests. I just shared your Facebook with them. How is that not your fault? It's not your fault that they manually press the buttons on the mouse to send me the friend request, but you're the one who sent my personal information to them against my wishes without my permission. That is your fault, and I'm not going to talk about this too much, but it's illegal to share information without my consent, especially if it's private information, which this was. And then all those other people say it's not their fault that they sent me friend requests because they are big fans. And fans should be able to friend me on Facebook if they are smart enough or obsessive enough to find that information, and I'm sorry, that's not true. I'm sorry, but when it comes down to it, I use this term extremely lightly, mind you, but I'm something of a celebrity, and celebrities are entitled to their privacy. If I were out and about, if I went to a restaurant, a Taco Bell, and I ordered a Doritos Locos Taco, not sponsored, and somebody behind me recognized my voice, and then they realized, hey, you're Skull, that's different, because then I'm in a public place. Then I love interacting with fans, because fans are amazing. You guys are always so fun to talk with, and you're always so gracious to me, and I love it. I really do. But when I've gone out of my way to make an aspect of my life as private as possible, as personal as possible, and someone else goes out of their way to find that, and then not only exploits that, but also shares it with the rest of the world. Like I said, that's 10 friend requests, and it's all over Twitter now. That's not okay. I'm sorry. And that's what this video is about, is, frankly, I didn't think that I needed to make this video ever, but please, respect my privacy. I have a Facebook, yes, and frankly, I'm tempted to delete it now because now everyone knows I have a Facebook. And like I said, when you're at the age that most of you are at, you want to interact with whoever you're a big fan of. You know, when I was 12 and 13, The Chronicles of Narnia was out, and I was sending fan letters to the cast practically every week, and I thought that it was the greatest thing in the world. Now that I'm older, though, I realize that no matter who you are, you're probably not that different from anyone else. For me, I'm 24, and I make YouTube videos, so you could make the argument that, well, if I'm this public with something that I do every single day, then I don't deserve my privacy. And you can believe that all you want, but I don't believe that's true. My Facebook is private. I have a few other aspects of my internet life that are private, and I just ask for you to respect that. If you want to chat with me, hit me up with a message on Twitter. If it's a business thing, send me an email. But you're not a real life friend. And I know that'll pain some of you to hear that, but sorry, it's true. If you're a fan of mine, don't get me wrong. I love you to death, but it's different to interact with a fan who likes my videos and interact with a friend who might not like my videos, but we have interests in other things. It's such a fine line, and it's getting kind of hard to distinguish between the two. I get that. But this video needed to be made, so long story short, respect my privacy, and let's leave it at that. So, I think that does it for now. Thanks to everyone who watched all the way through, and hopefully I'll have more videos for you guys in the future.